He say, basement, boxing tall. You know I'm a warrior, right?
What? What happened?
He say, basement, boxing tall. You know I'm a warrior, right? Fuck that, I'm a champion. Basement, boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement, boxing talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. I'm feeling cocky. I hit a thing to beat the ring, a boof up like I'm Rocky. ASAP, any opponent think they can stop me. I stay strapped, with a chop, tryna learn my moves so you can copy. You gotta give it your all. Gotta give it your all. When you're back against the wall. When you're back against the wall. When you the one people call. When you the one people call. To keep greatness involved. To keep greatness involved. Basement, boxer talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect your jaw. 12 rounds if you can last. Better protect your fall. I got hits like Mayweather. You hit that round of applause. No question, the problem solved. Basement, boxer talk. Left, right, jab in the hook. Better protect.
This your boy Basement Boxing Talk coming to you live with my man Black Star Sports. What's going on, bro? It's been a long time. What's good, bro?
Yeah, it has, man. What's going on with you, good brother? Yeah, we hanging in there, my man. How's everything?
Yeah, everything all right, bro. We took a break from doing our shows for a while, and we back at it.
Yeah.
Salute to my good brother Bruce Goes in the building. What's up? What's up, Bruce? Bruce Gas Boxing, my bad. He changed his name. Bruce Gas Boxing, Jazz, and more. Salute,
you
brother.
Got the deals on the gasoline.
Yes, sir. Hey, it's been a long time, bro. So you been all right?
Yeah. It's been a process, man, but I'm doing okay. It was kind of rough there in the beginning, man. It was kind of, every time I thought it was getting better, something happened and I had a setback or something, but it's been holding pretty strong, man. But I gotta thank my wife, man, because if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even be here right now.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, God knows the honest truth, man. I was old boy was checking out, man. I ain't never experienced nothing like that, man. But thank God for that, and we here and keep fighting and staying around,
Right. Blessed to see another day. Bruce said, you guys know me for a long time. Yes, sir. Bruce, we've been knowing you for a very, very long time. And if anybody watching this show, go check my man Bruce Gas Boxing out in Jazz. He's a boxing historian. Hey, I don't know where you want to start, bro. We can recap 2024 boxing, or do you want to start off with some fresh off the press news, bro?
Yeah, man. I guess we got a lot of catching up to do. I'm not sure where to start myself, man.
Okay, we start off something fresh real quick, just fresh out the press. Camille Moulton missed weight yesterday. Came in 14 and a half pounds over. Me personally, I think it's something else involved with that. Because there's no way a fighter comes to a fight, to an event, and gets on the scale. He knows he's not making weight, bro. 14 pounds over. I mean, I could see 5, 6, you know what I mean? 14 pounds over, bro. There's no way your opponent was going to jump in the ring with you like that.
No. Not at all. I mean, man, how do you come in 14 pounds over? I mean, he's a little guy anyway. Where he get them for? I mean, he didn't look like he was 140 to me.
Hey, hold on. Bruce said, There we go. Bruce said he was 14 and a half pounds over. He must have eaten 2 turkeys and all the fixings. Yeah, he was 14 and a half pounds over, bro. And he was fighting on the Danny Garcia card in Philly. And shout out to Danny Garcia Promotions. They was throwing a fight, whatever. But fight was canceled due to him being overweight. 14 pounds, man. You know you overweight.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised, man. That young dude's been going at it, man. You know, he's been, since he came out, he just been one right after another, you know, just putting in their work.
Yeah.
So for him to be 14, man, I can't figure that one.
Yeah. Like I say, I don't want to make no speculations right now, but to me, it seems like it's more than that. Something's more than that than just because I mean 14 pounds, bro. That's, you ain't even try. And it might be a reason why he didn't try. But yeah, he didn't even try.
Yeah, they definitely. Who was he supposed to fight? I didn't even get that much off of it.
I think it was another prospect. Hold on, I got his name right here. He was fighting Brian Marsada. He's 11-6-1. It was going to be scheduled for a 6-round fight tonight.
And that's something. He keeping busy though, man. A little dude on the rise, man. But yeah, like what Bruce say? Talks off for Boots and Ortiz. They not gonna fight now either.
Yeah, they that was something else was fresh off the press. I seen some tweets that said that they couldn't, and this is confusing. I really want to know your take on this one too, and I'd like to hear Bruce his take on this too. The fight after Boots' last fight, his last performance, Eddie Hearn said he feel that Boots should move up to 54. Now I got a little conspiracy theory with this Eddie Hearn guy and Boots, especially Boots and Eddie Hearn, because when Boots said, "Fuck Eddie Hearn." Yeah, so when Boots signed with this guy Eddie Hearn, because Cameron Duncan passed away, and he was without a promoter.
Oh man.
He signed with Boots, and Boots, his whole thing was he wanted to be undisputed at 147. The same thing Earl was saying when he was down at 147. He wanted to be undisputed, and PBC tried to make that happen for him. But with Eddie Hearns is I don't see him trying to make this happen. And this is the reason why I say this. One of my reasons is when Boots said he wanted to be undisputed, they didn't make the Brian Norman fight happen. And Brian Norman, they was pushing for whatever they was pushing for, the amount of money that they was pushing for. But I just don't understand how a promoter of Eddie Hearn's style could let $250,000 stop you from having your fighter fight for another title. Instead, they turn around and run it back with the Clarendon guy.
I couldn't understand that, man.
And you give him almost the same amount of money that you was offering to give Brian Norman for a rematch in Philly.
He had nothing in there. There was nothing for him to get out of there. And then they turn around and say he looked bad.
And my point was, okay, Time waits for no man.
Mm-hmm.
Boots already had 32, 33 fights already. And hasn't fought that elite fighter yet.
Mm-hmm.
The man said he wanted to be undisputed. If I'm the promoter, if I'm Eddie Hearns and you had 147, I'm going to go on to give Brian Norman that extra 250,000 he was talking about. Because to me, it's like I'm buying a belt. I'm buying my fighter a belt. Now if my fighter go out there and win, do the performance that he's supposed to do, and we come up with 2 titles, now we got more leverage to go after these other titles.
Exactly.
But no, you know what Eddie Hearns say? We might just move Boots up to 54. Well, okay, yeah, y'all called Terrence Crawford out, but he didn't bite. So now you sit up here and say, okay, Eddie, we gonna go to Victor Ortiz. Let's go to Ortiz. And then now what's the discrepancy about the weight? Come on, bro. Ortiz is at 54. Either you're gonna fight the man at 54 or not. Yeah. So it's no need to bring Ortiz down from 54 to 47. When the man already had blood problems and all type of things. We already seen this. We seen this because Ortiz has been on the shelf for a while. I don't know. What's your thoughts on the Boots and Eddie Hearn situation?
Yeah, that right there, man, is like, I mean, we already know that Ortiz can't make 147. He way too big for that. And then I have to wonder about the length of the contract he got with Boots, because it seemed like he's trying to rush Boots when he can just take Boots 47 and get all the belts, build up his cachet, get his name up there. You know, I mean, there's so much smoke at 54. They'll be fighting there for a little bit. When the smoke clear, he'd be ready to jump right in.
Exactly.
And even if he lose that fight, he still got some other fights with the guys that have been fighting along the way to keep it going, you know, or come back or whatever. But you got a star now and a moneymaker. I don't think he see that. It's like he give certain fighters a short term. You know, you got to do it right now. It's a microwave contract. I got to get the most juice out of you I can get out of you right now. And if I can't, then I'm gonna let you sit on the shelf like what's his name? Oh my gosh, I just lost to David Benavidez. Oh man, the brother what used to have the dreads, Andre.
Oh, Demetrius Andrade.
Yeah, just sit around and fight all these contenders.
Hey, and you know what? I'm glad you said that too, because that's a good point. It started with Demetrius Andrade.
Mm-hmm.
When he went and signed with Eddie Hearn, and Eddie was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to get you the fight. I'll be able to get you the Canelo fight. I'll be able to get you this fight. Ooh. Demetrius Andrade went over to Matchroom and he sat on the bench. He got paid to sit on the bench, but he sat on the bench.
Yeah. He sure did. Long time. You know what? And that is terrible, man. Boxing is doing some. I just don't know, man.
I'm kind of worried too, bro, because Shakur signed to this guy.
That surprised me. I didn't see that coming.
Okay, and let's elaborate on that real quick. It surprised a lot of people, and I talked to a few different people on this subject, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel that Shakur was like stuck between a rock and a hard place. Bob, he was tired of Bob promising him the Lomachenko fight, promising him other fights that didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, it's like, okay, who else do we got out there? We got Mayweather Promotions. They have nothing going on.
What's up with the PBC? Where's Al Heyman?
Well, word is said that Al Heyman was under the weather, bro. He ain't been too well.
Yeah, I heard a little some of that, man, but he left all them guys on stuck, man. Them guys, I mean, look at Earl. Earl just well go ahead and retire, man. So
You know, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. But like I was saying, Shakur, I think Shakur was in like he was stuck between a rock and a hard place. He didn't want to be with Bob. He wanted more money.
Yeah.
And Bob said he was gonna give him whatever he was giving him. De La Hoya, that's not a good look. Not to be funny, but I haven't seen De La Hoya do anything prosperous with a black fighter.
You ain't gonna never do it either. Because he had all of them.
Then we have
all of it.
Then we had Matchroom. I don't know if Frank Warren and them even threw an offer at him or not or whatever, but I mean he was kind of stuck, bro. And what I thought he was gonna do, and I'm not counting him out, but what I thought he was gonna do from the words he was saying in some of the interviews, I thought he was gonna come up with his own promotion company and back himself, put his money behind himself, and come sit down at the table with a promoter like Eddie Hearn and talk business and maybe become partners.
Yeah.
But it's like now, I don't know. I mean, the way he moved Demetrius Andrade, the way he moved Boots, the way he moved Richard Hitchison, another one. Richard Hitchison is another one. I think Devin was the only one that came out on top of the Eddie Hearn situation. It's a black fighter because they had their own money.
That's why Devin worked with him the way he do.
Right. That's why they had their own promotion company. So I believe that situation worked out for Devin Haney and them real swell.
Mm-hmm.
But Shakur, I don't know. We wait to see because I mean, hey, he was set to fight Cepeda. And Cepeda didn't sit up here and have a good outing his fight. So now, what do we do? What do? You either fight Floyd Sheffield, which is, I believe, Shakur. I'm not saying he's gonna stop him. He outboxes him.
Yeah, he's going.
He outboxes Floyd Sheffield, and then what people say, he's picking on a prospect because that's what De La Hoya tweeted. That's what De La Hoya tweeted.
Yeah, De La Hoya already pulled him out that fight.
But then De La Hoya actually sent a tweet saying that if they want to make it happen, he'll make it happen. But he's advising them not to make this happen. He can make him a world champ. And I understand that. And I believe personally that his pops got caught up in the YouTube interviews and they running, they talking a little bit more. They talking faster than what the business is doing.
Exactly. Yeah.
You feel me?
That.
Because, bro, it's a lot of different routes that Floyd Sheffield can take besides taking the Shakur route and losing. Maybe getting the L on his phone. C. Wood in the building. What's good, bro? He says Schofield would lose against Shakur. Inexperience. Under two. I agree with you, bro. I agree with you all the way, bro. And that's what I was saying. Like, if I'm Floyd Sheffield, yeah, it sounds good, that you calling him out, but bro, I can break down to you a whole few different couple different scenarios, bro, that would make maybe Floyd Sheffield pause on that fight and still become a champion without taking so much risk. Because I mean, let's be truthful, bro. Floyd Sheffield, his last fight, he didn't look all that. He was in there with a guy who was a puncher. He wasn't a fighter. He just had heart, and he was a puncher. And we seen what happened. So if you get in the ring with Shakur, and this guy's standing here boxing you, and you frustrated, bro, it's gonna be the same thing. Oh, my mic making a little static. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, I feel for Shakur because don't nobody really want to fight him, man. Zapata and this old punk ass shit in my hand, man. I'm so sick of this because they always on boxing, no matter what promotional company you follow or you prefer or whatever. They're all talking about how these guys is warriors and they this and they all this and they just knocking down mountains. They just so tough and they just so bad and don't nobody want to fight these guys. Every time lately when one of these young brothers get a hold of them and say, look here, man, go and sign the contract. Some fugazi shit start happening. All of a sudden my hand hurt. I can't the weight. Won't you I want a small ring. I mean, Shakur said you can have the 18 by 18. I don't care. Let's get it. He pulled all the way out. Then the next then this will blow over and he'll get out there and fight somebody else. Oh, he's such a warrior. I don't want to hear it no more. If you're a warrior, get your ass in there with Shakur. I'm it's one more that got me my pet peeve, bro. That been bothering me for a little while. And it's a brother. Tank Davis. I'm sick of Tank Davis running his mouth, man, and he not fighting no damn body. You can't keep talking shit about guys and then you won't take your ass in there and get in the ring with them. If you're going to talk that stuff and get in there with them, fine. Run your damn mouth. Talk your talk money. But if you ain't getting in that ring with him, shut the fuck up just like you asked that dude to shut up. Because you ain't going to fight him. I already know. I don't even get excited no more, bro. I don't even get excited. When he talking about, a Tank, I do this and
Okay, listen to this. Yesterday, officially, PBC announced that March 1st is Brian Norman and Tank at the Barclays Center.
Supposed to have been here.
Well, listen to this. I believe they tried to make it there, but I think it was a lot of confusion with I think the Toyota Center and some other things. Because I think the Houston Rockets is supposed to be playing around that time at home. So I don't know. I can't. Listen, Brooke. I have no problem with Brooklyn. He's sold Brooklyn out before. It should be easy for him to sell out again. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Even if not one Brian Norman fan come, he should be able to sell this one out.
So he fighting Brian Norman. He not fighting Lamont Roach.
My bad. Lamont Roach. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
I don't know nowadays, man. They keep switching it up. 1 minute you be thinking just like they've been saying Earl and Fedor supposed to fight for the last year, and then now come to find out that ain't happening. You just that's what's still in boxing.
I think there's some things going on with PBC right now. You feel me? And see another thing too. Just another thing we can talk about it right now. There's another thing that's going on. We have Benavidez and David Morrell fight, right? See, this is one thing about some of the PBC fights that's coming up. Either guys that were headliners will not be headliners anymore, or we gonna see this distance in these fights keep happening. Because just think, okay, PBC got David Morrell and Benavidez, right? They was supposed to be on the undercard at Tank. Then they said, no, we're gonna give them their own headline. Now we got Tank fighting March. Benavidez and them fighting February. It's like, if Earl fight, don't get me wrong, it could be March, maybe April. But some of these guys that's on PBC are gonna have to not be headliners and start being co-main events, bro.
And really, it's moving towards that anyway, because look at what the Sheik doing. How you gonna compete with them cards he putting together if y'all gonna do that? You can't. You're gonna have to put that in and sweeten the deal. So that would be, and plus I got to take my hat off to David Benavidez, man, because that man came to 168 and he fought everybody that Canelo won't fight, but they let him hold all the belts. Just let him hold the belts and let him fight all the competition, and then don't give him a shot. And then there ain't no pressure on him to fight this man. No, that ain't right, man. It ain't right. But you know, one thing they not adding in, and one thing that Canelo ain't thinking about either. It's okay. Let him keep on playing that little punk role that he doing, and he made his millions. He's a little prom queen or whatever he is now. I don't know. But you got David Benavidez over here knocking all these big cans down. Boom, boom. Clear 68 out. Never get a shot back at 68 until you leave. He go to 75. He fight the winner of Beterbiev and Bivol, the rematch. Say Beterbiev win the rematch, and then he beats Beterbiev. To me, that's better than beating Canelo. You ain't had to fight Canelo to me, because I don't think Canelo can go 8 rounds with Beterbiev. And I don't care what he look like against Bivol. He can't go 8 rounds with that man. I'm sorry. I think that Beterbiev don't get the credit. He getting older, but I just don't think Canelo can do nothing with that man. Yeah. You know
it. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen, you can go back to our old shows, bro. When we was talking about Canelo, like, I mean, we've been saying this for a long time. This is one of the reasons how Jamal Charlo got his WBC title, because remember, Canelo vacated. He didn't want that smoke at that time. He vacated. He was chasing Triple G.
He did it to him. He did it to Deverenchenko. He's supposed to fight Deverenchenko. He backed out that, punked out that, let Jamal fight him. Yeah. He never fought him either. Yeah. he saw what he did to Triple G. He ain't want none of that action. That's a guy I feel bad for him though, but Deverenchenko put that work in. He fight anybody, but it just didn't come over for him. You like to see him win it one time.
Yeah. Like to see him win it one time. Okay, let's stay on subject. We talked about your man Earl. We talked about Earl. Talking about Earl.
Did you hear about what's going around about Earl and damn it, Bud from that fight?
What?
It was I heard I believe it was Fanon said that he got some people contacted him saying that people that bet money that they knew that something was wrong with Earl, and they manipulate the betting line. A lot of people got beat out their money. And
hey, listen, bro. Now listen, this no disrespect to Fanon, but I mean, I did hear that, but I mean, bro, I got to see this. I ain't seen this nowhere.
Yeah.
He blamed the Trump administration for that. Talking about they was investigating boxing and investigating.
Who blamed Trump for that? Fanon did. Oh man.
So
I don't know about that. Yeah.
That might be a conspiracy theory that he just put out there. You feel me?
Yeah, it sounded like it. It sounded like it.
Might be a conspiracy theory that he put out there. But yeah, they said I did listen to him. He said something about the lines didn't change and woo, and information was withheld about Earl Spence ribs being supposed to been cracked or whatever due to the fight. I even actually seen somebody on YouTube put a video out. I can't remember his name. He said that Earl supposed to ate an edible or something before the fight. I mean, hey, listen, everybody know I'm an Earl Spence fan, bro. I made no excuses, man. My man lost the fight, bro. He clearly lost. Is no excuses. He didn't make any. I'm not making any, bro. I got my theories on what I believe, but I keep them to myself, not on air.
Yeah.
But hey, he made no excuses, bro. He lost. And man, hey, we haven't really seen from him, bro. We seen a video pop up last week on Instagram. Him and Frank Martin on vacation or whatever, and they talking about they staying in shape and staying ready. But one of my main concerns is they said him and Derek James Poser fell out, and they Poser had a lawsuit against each other and all this and all that. Mm-hmm. Now we're not hearing too much more about that. But I haven't seen Earl Spence in the gym with Derrick James.
Yeah, I haven't either. But yeah,
I mean, we
seen
seen Frank Martin still have Derrick James in his corner when he fought Tank.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, that was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Frank Martin put up a good fight. I believe. I want to get your takes on that because we ain't talk about that either. We ain't chopped it up. We ain't been on air in a long time, y'all. Yeah, for those who follow the Basement Boxing Talking Black Star, man, we ain't been on here in a while, man. You know, boxing got kind of boring before the Earl Spence and Crawford fight. Every situation we talked about, it always led into a dispute about them situations. So, you know, we took a break and now we back. But yeah, I think, you know, Derrick James was there in his corner. And also, I just seen too, and I want your takes on this too, bro. It's all in the same circle. Man, your boy Ryan, man, listen. He was suspended because of failed drug tests. But he goes over to Japan with Floyd, and Floyd puts him down with Rising, and now he has an exhibition coming up on December 30th.
See,
if a guy's suspended from boxing,
yeah.
I'm not hating, bro. I just don't understand how can he sit up here and still put on.
No, you ain't hating. Right is right, is wrong, but this right here is wrong.
How can you still put on an exhibition and make money?
My thing is though, for me, the biggest thing that got me with Ryan, got me fucked up with Ryan, because I was kind of liking Ryan. I said Ryan doing the kind of thing he need to do to better his career, but the way he been carrying himself and things he been saying out his mouth, man, I ain't feeling none of that. And I'm disappointed in all these young fighters because I don't know where the basis of your heart come from. I don't understand, because I know that if it's a dude walking around talking that madness that he talking and he walking around, he ain't walking around in peace. He ain't gonna know peace. That long as I'm still breathing, walking on this earth. So I don't know what they do. They smile, take pictures with them. Shit, I'll be damned if it be me. Right. He done call people out. He done call Boots, call Earl. Okay, that's easy money. They say he worth a lot of money. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna put him in there. And I'm gonna put him to sleep. I'm gonna go cash my check, go home and smile and laugh about it. Tell him go back on social media, say it again, so I can fight him again and whoop his ass again. Don't matter to me. I'm gonna get paid off the deal. But these guys don't. They act like he ain't said nothing.
Okay. To their defense, they might consider it's just him just trolling, bro.
See,
they might just. I mean, we dealing with a new era, new generation of people, bro. You feel me? We dealing with a new generation of people. We're not dealing with. And I understand what you're saying, that generation, and we can go. I say that generation maybe stopped around the 2000s, bro, 90s, 2000. But that generation that you're talking about, if a person just sit up here and ran their mouth, let's do it.
Yeah,
let's make it happen. But with this generation, bro, they do a lot of trolling, and people do things for likes. They getting paid from different media networks or whatever, from views or whatever. So I mean, a lot of that got to plays a part in some of the things that these fighters, and it's a shame because it's like boxing is starting to go to that wrestling route.
Yeah,
it's starting to go that wrestling route, man. You feel me? And it's running a lot of the old school, diehard boxing fans, boxing historians away from boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Away from boxing. You got a lot of boxing historians is starting to watch UFC, bro.
Yeah.
Just because people are fighting, they fighting. Okay. Yeah. Man, Joe Profit came in the building. What's good, bro?
What's the damn Billy?
Just chilling, bro.
Salute.
What's going down?
Nah, we just sitting here chopping it up, bro. Chopping up on the things about 24. and what's to come of the 25, bro?
Okay.
We was sitting here saying, we were saying something about Ryan, bro. Like, what's your thoughts on Ryan, man? Like, the guy suspended, and he's still in the situation to where he's about to do this exhibition. And then by the time the exhibition is over with, a few more months, he's back able to fight.
Sound like, sound like somebody intelligent, trying to keep himself active and the legal way, Some niggas that get suspended, they be out there doing a bunch of dumb shit. So he trying to find a legal way to continue to take care of himself and his family, you know what I mean? Because he had an unfortunate situation with a drug test and stuff like that. But, overall, Ryan Garcia, I don't know, man. He all right. I think he was good for boxing. I don't really like, the whole Osterine thing, and because I just felt like if he would have done it clean, it would have been big for the sport. I feel like the sport, they need somebody like Ryan Garcia, a character that's unpredictable. Some people want to see him get beat up. He got fans that want to see him win. He's got a big fan base just outside of boxing, just for being on social media and stuff like that. And that's beneficial for a promoter. Somebody like Oscar De La Hoya that's clearly trying to cash out. But yeah, man. Ryan is who he is, man. I don't really expect too much from him, but he's all right.
I want to get y'all thoughts, man. What y'all think, since we in the closing months of the year? I was still here trying to come up with a list, man. Some of the best fights for the 24 that we seen. Some of the best fights of the 24. What would you say? Some of the best fights you've seen in 24. And was your predictions right? And what was some of the best fights? I picked up. I found a few of them. I'm gonna throw them out there. Let's start with April 20th, the Haney Garcia. What was your thoughts on that fight?
Man. Yeah, I had to say I was a little surprised that Ryan was that effective with his left hook, because I know going in that Devin was preparing for that. So, if you're preparing for it, how you falling in the trap? I think it was just the hype of the fight, though, all the back and forth. And Ryan, Devin has a problem like he had when he fought. Linares? When he fought Linares,
and he got caught.
He let them get into his head about punching power too much. Instead of just stand in your wheel well and do what you do. Because you beat his ass with that, rocked or not, you won the fight, and it was convincing. It wasn't just like it was close. He landed a shot. Okay, that can happen. But then you get in here with Ryan, and for the most part, most of the fight you was kind of, you was doing your thing, and then Ryan was doing some corny stuff, and but he landed it in and he got you. He rocked the hell out of him, but hey, he kept getting back up. But nobody say, hey, he's a warrior. Look how he get back up. Look how he keep fighting. Nobody say that to him. Everybody teasing him, and they turned on him. We just saw Ryan last year get hit one time, hit down the ground. Okay, I'm done. It's okay. I'm good. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go home. Everybody forget. Now he the greatest fighter ever lived. Still ain't never won a belt. And you running around here like you top dog. I'm gonna go fight here. Exhibition. Exhibition for what? You was a never been. How many times did Devin Haney chase this fool? When he fought Duno, he jumped in the ring. He got the belt on his shoulder, strapped stand next to him. He looking at him. Come on, yeah, you a champ. I'm a champ. No, I'm the champ. That's me and you fight. well, I'm gonna fight this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and then I'll fight Devin. Devin's standing right here. So when people act like, oh, he just so much over Devin, he was scared of Devin. He was afraid of Devin. And you can watch all them pre-fights. He had every word to say about anything about not fighting him, but he'll say something on the slide, but then he'll come back to, nah, I'm gonna do this, this, and that. But when you look at it, you think about it now in hindsight, as you look back at it, the guy popping dirty for the Austrian and the other thing, but people keep wanting to throw the other thing away like that's just nothing. But if the theory of Hov is what we've seen, and we have proof that the guy was getting IV done in training camp, so we know what that can be used for. People overlook it, doesn't matter. It was a trace. It was just so minute it wasn't in. Okay, so we just gonna keep giving him the benefit of the doubt. Keep giving him the benefit of the doubt. This nigga was scared. I don't care fuck nobody say. He was scared. He didn't want to. He needed something to go on there against Devin Haney. He wasn't gonna go and look at him and all the fights he ever did. Ryan was a calm, cool kind of guy, level-headed dude. I thought he was a good little young dude, so I was kind of rooting for him to come along and get better and everything. But he fucked me up with all this shit he doing now. But looking back, I'm saying though, he went in there and you could see him training and everything like that, and the fight hype, and he's and I'm looking at him like, man, this ain't how this dude be acting, man. But I know dudes who be on that shit be acting like that. And he was like that all the way. You remember when they was interviewing, he was standing there, he was
but see, but before the fight, remember everybody thought that was finna get Ryan ass whooped. Everybody think, man, he tripping, man. He climbed, man, he finna get his ass beat the fuck up.
But they didn't
came
understand.
In there and did that.
Yeah, they knew something was inaccurate, but they didn't know what was fueling it.
Yeah.
Because if you look in the fight, when Devin hit him one time with a good left, wham, he's like,
yeah,
he got bucked back.
Powered up on him.
Yeah, that's
shit. But tell me this, okay? He was definitely on Ostarine. I mean, they proved that with the test. We're gonna go with the lab and the test say. Cool. So, but you said Devin trained for this left hand because we know that's all Ryan got. But why was he hitting it with him so many? Why did he get hit so many damn times?
Hey, listen, I cannot answer that question, bro.
That's a fair question, but I think it was because all of that hype before.
So many times.
You want okay? I want to give you my input on it. My input on it is this: they went in there with the wrong game plan, bro, from the giddy up. Devin, listen, if you go back to the Lomachenko and even the Kambosos fight, right? Man, Devin was timing that shit, bro. Every time motherfucking Kambosos and even motherfucking Lomachenko, he was ducking that shit. I'm talking about on time. As soon as that motherfucker threw it, Devin was already down, sitting low, letting that motherfucker go through. I do not understand why.
I do though. You want me to tell you why?
What?
Hey, listen, they say that amateur shit don't matter. In this case, it does. Because that man got that nigga number from the amateurs, dog.
So,
you know what I'm saying? So
you're saying he already knew him.
Bruh, he knew this nigga. Come on, man. Look how many times he hit him with.
And that was what they seventh fight.
I was like, come on, Dad. What the fuck?
That was a seventh fight.
Yeah.
That's true.
I can agree with you.
I
can agree with you. So you're saying it wasn't that Devin didn't train for the left hand. The nigga already knew.
It's just such an unfair advantage. It's crazy, but it was one punch.
Yeah, bro. And this crazy. You know what? And the crazy thing is, even though whatever he was on, he still was gassed.
Tired of the motherfucker. That shit was
all that weight, man. All that weight.
He was still gassed because, bro, I think it was the 7th, 8th round.
But they say in some countries that Ostarine, you gotta you can't even be classified as a human being once you take that shit. I was like, what?
Oh my god, I was gonna put you in the motherfucking dinosaur league.
Exactly. Are you going to the zoo or something? Like what? I don't understand, bro. I don't know. But man, I'm just like, hey man, Dev, that was I mean, that was definitely one of the top fights of 20, just because it was bizarre. Like the whole thing was bizarre, you know, even the outcome. Like,
Okay.
man, I was shocked.
Yeah. And then immediately after the fight, what does Ryan say? No rematch.
Oh man, yeah.
First thing he say, no rematch.
It was
And
great.
then when they did try to, you know, here recently to try to see if they could do it to get him, make a deal for him to come back early, go ahead and make the fight. He turned that down too. But you know, when you pro Ryan, none of that matters to people. But my thing is, it smells fishy to me because, you know, you still ain't never been a champ yet. You beat this guy, okay, oh fair, okay. You saying
For a
okay,
moment he was.
Right? He's saying to everybody, none of that stuff matters. I popped dirty, I was overweight, none of that matters. I beat him. I could beat him again because I hit him with my left. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, because he did come in over with. I forgot about that. Yep,
yeah,
he sure did.
But all I'm saying is get back in there again because I mean you made money the first time. Imagine what that next check gonna look like. Imagine what that check gonna look like. How you turn it down? Man, I don't give a damn if I knew I was gonna lose. I ain't no way in the hell I'm turning that type of bread down. I'm in that motherfucker. I'm talking the most shit I ever talk in my life. I'm man, ain't no way. I can't. With that much bread on the line, we gonna sell this fight. We're gonna sell the hell out of this fight. Nobody might not like my ass at the end, but I'm gonna cash me a check that night.
So do we say Haney Garcia fight was better than Tank versus Martin? Or can we say that fight was even better than Fury versus Usyk?
What, Tank versus Frank Martin?
Yeah.
Better than Usyk and Fury? Hell
no,
no.
I'm throwing these fights out for the top ones of 24. I'm trying to get
everybody knew that nigga Frank was going to sleep, dog. Come on, it was just winning out.
Yeah, Frank, you know, I was hoping for Frank in that fight, but Frank learned a lot in that fight. I think that's gonna make him grow. But
hold on, wait.
Managing judging the fights though, I don't know.
Hey, he said, what did he learn, Black Star?
What was the lesson?
What
was the lesson?
he eased up and laid on them damn ropes.
Yeah, come on, man. He did everything they told him not to do. He got knocked out, bro. I'm like,
hey, listen.
But you know, he was doing pretty good before then. He just didn't stay with it.
Yeah, he tried.
One thing I can say, maybe Frank Martin learned is, bro, listen to this. You can't run out of gas.
Well, he would act like he was in the best shape of his life. Why they always act like that before Tank and then get in there and be tired and say because that pressure is different, dog.
Bro, because when your nerves get degenerating,
I'm telling you, and then he get the punch and hit you in that forearm in your rib.
Like, moved more than he ever moved ever in a fight, bro, against Tank.
Yeah, he did. He did
like you said, when you get the motherfucker get the punch you on your elbow, your arm, your hip, nigga, that shit, everything is different.
And then a nigga like Tank, he trying to set up the shot, and he's very great at that. Like, that's why he's giving up rounds. He's steady trying to set you up and bait you right into that perfect position where he can do over.
And then at the same time, bro, this nigga is a knockout artist too, so that's on your mind too. I can't get caught.
Right. And then they
all get caught. Very trying to be careful is the very thing that ran you into that damn.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. But
that's the way it goes though. Sometimes, man. But I don't know though. But you know, you mentioned Usyk and the Fury fight.
Yeah, they got their rematch coming up.
Man,
December 21st.
Man, Usyk is that dude to me. Man, he don't know how happy he made me. When I seen that big motherfucker laying on that rope over there, then go to that motherfucker over there, then go that bitch over there, to come back. Oh man, they didn't never had to stop that fight. Keep let that shit go.
Man, he did that. He did Usyk. I mean, Usyk did Fury dirty.
Man.
And I think he's gonna do it again too. So I think it's gonna be the same thing again because that style, like first of all, Fury always have issues with smaller guys. You know what I'm saying? They be giving them problems. The one dude that slices damn eye up. You know what I'm saying? And then I mean, like he just always got problems with the smaller heavyweights, man. And Usyk is probably the best smallest heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Since like Evander Holyfield or something like that. Like, you know what I mean? Just that style is it's too much for these heavyweights. He moved too good and moves too much. Move, you know what I'm saying? Different spot. Like they can't move like that, bro. Them niggas, it's too much for them. Like then he wind him up and then boom, boy, that 1-2 is crazy.
Yes, sir.
Usyk he's a beast, man.
And guess who always had a great 1-2 but lost it the last few years?
Yeah.
That's Deontay Wilder.
Oh no, yeah, fact.
I know that motherfucker was home. God damn it, I should have
Yeah, Wilder, man. Yeah, that Joseph Parker, that he had a hard 2024.
Yeah, he talking about fighting again, man.
Man,
I ain't even.
AJ, that's the only one. If I'm him, that's the only one I'm thinking. Because then y'all could both retire after that for real. Get a bunch of bread and just, you know, because y'all still get some money. No, don't nobody care that y'all done lost. Like, I mean, they can sell that still.
With AJ?
Yeah, him and Deontay Wilder, they can still make some money for sure.
Yeah, AJ made the biggest fault. The thing he did wrong in his last fight was he didn't have Derrick James with him. To me, that white guy over in the UK, they keep trying to dig him up out the trash can like he good. The boy,
what's Ben
Davidson? Yeah,
Ben Davidson, yeah.
They keep pulling him up. Tyson Fury. Yeah, you ought to get Ben. Ben's God. What you gonna listen to this motherfucker? Man, the man that helped you get your shit together and get your mind right and get your defense up was this dude right here. But when you get to the biggest fight down, now you want to set him down and go get this other guy. I couldn't understand that. But you see what happened.
Not to be the Derrick James defense. I think Derrick had a lot of shit going on at that time, didn't
he? Getting sued by Errol Spence. Ryan Garcia fights.
Yeah, Frank Martin.
He right there with
Frank
Ryan.
Martin.
He had a lot going on at that time. You feel me?
But that's what it's about when you want to be the #1 trainer in the world, whatever you call yourself.
But I can't listen to this. I can't make no excuses up because one thing I'm gonna say, bro, no matter what, man, I done seen Ronnie Shields in the biggest fights to the littlest fights.
Ronnie Shields is something different.
You feel me? So
right,
I can't come to Derrick James' defense. Maybe it's poor.
But see, look, this is the difference between Ronnie Shields and Derrick James. Ronnie Shields don't say nothing. He not finna be doing none of that talking. You're not even finna really barely put a microphone in front of Ronnie Shields. Like he's a silent assassin, bro. That's why he's able to be at a championship unification fight and then at an OTX fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he moved the same way. He moved the same way. Like that, and that's how Ronnie been moving forever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Ronnie's different. He's not like Derrick James at all. They're not even close. Like,
that's true.
Yeah,
that's a good point right there, though. Yeah. But you gotta tackle him down just to get an interview.
I'm telling you now, right, bro. And I pull up on. I know Ronnie over there with McCall every day. Like he's in the same spot every day. You know what I'm saying? He's just militant with it, man. That's how he like it. You know what I mean? And that's why his success rate is so high. You know, even he done been on the losing end of some big fights too, but he done been on the winning end of a lot of them.
Man, and a lot of them have been his fighters with some like the underdogs.
Big time underdogs. Yeah, he definitely been on some upset.
He's known for. He's taking some guys that were underdogs and they have won some fights, bro.
Right.
They have won some fights.
Well,
Ronnie got to be the best seasoned trainer out there right now. He'd have been around all the greats. You know, Georgie Benton, Lou Duva and all them, you know, with Holyfield, with Mike Tyson. I mean, dang, Purnell, all them guys, man. That pedigree right now, out of all the trainers out there, even though I still give the edge to Derrick James, I think Derrick James is the best trainer because of what he does during the fight. You know, that part I like more than anything, because if you his fighter, you ain't really got to do a lot of thinking. When you come back at the end of that round, he going to feed it to you. Look, man, do like this. You're not going to ever go back out there with nothing, you know, like, oh, man, what I'm going to do? What is he going to do? I got to try to do something. You ain't never going to be like that. He going to give you a detailed method on what you need to do this round, what you need to focus on. And, I mean, you just, that's it. As long as you in shape, in shape and listen. That's gonna help you. And I think that's what helped AJ out a lot, man, because AJ was going another way, but AJ was able to tighten his defense up and concentrate on his strengths better. But that was all because of Derek James. I think Derek, I got to give Derek his props on that. But
right there. But we talking trainers, man. Something. It depends on how you really feel it, but you got to really look at the body of work and what's going on, and that's Bo-Mac. Like, bruh, it's like,
Bo-Mac got a whole team too, though. I mean,
he does got a team.
I'm not gonna take it away from him.
That's what I want to say. That's what I want to say. That's the difference.
He definitely got a team, but that's why it might be better though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you're trying to take all that by yourself, it could be overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? But you got a team, and this guy's structure is just this, and this guy right here is just working this, and then I could just focus on this. And then, we a well-oiled machine. You know what I mean? It's all of your perspective and how you looking at it. You know what I mean? And I feel like Derek James, when you got multiple world champions like that, you need a team, bro. It can't be just you. You know what I'm saying? You're giving too much of yourself in too many different. You know what I mean? You're splitting yourself up too many different ways. I seen that, like, I just saw that from the jump. I was like, man, I don't know if this is gonna end well for Derek, bro. It's a lot. Like it's a lot of high level shit at one time. Like, you got this big time heavyweight in AJ. You got the unified welterweight champion in Errol Spence. You got an upcomer in Frank. You know what I'm saying? You got Ryan Garcia over here who got the biggest goddamn best. So that's a lot, bro. That shit was crazy. Man, we ain't even get to Charlo. I ain't even mention Charlo, another undisputed champion. Like, come on, dog. Like, that shit is, man. Who can really manage that, bro? You know what I'm saying? One deep, you know. So
I agree. So that could have been his own problem, not incorporating the team to come in and help him out.
It's kind of hard to vet this guy to go with you, though.
On the ground kind of dude, that can happen. Everything you want to be hands on with everything. You know what I'm saying? Us as black people, we just got that mentality. We want to. Nah, I'm trying to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the flow with, you don't really, the trust issues, you know what I'm saying? I don't really trust the nigga, but sometimes you just gotta have some faith, man, and just,
Yeah.
But that might be what you touched on just a minute ago when you were saying about how, Derek is a little more, in the limelight. He want more of the credit. He don't want to be no division. He wants it all. Maybe that happened to him over time, but I know
you could see it.
Yeah,
bro. Errol Spence lost. Did you hear it, mate? You just go to the post presser for that. Okay, they asked Derek a question. Man, this man was like, he got to go to London tomorrow. I was like, what?
I didn't know what you was getting to.
Right.
I was like, Derek, why you say that, bro?
Yeah,
you didn't have to say that, dog.
But even to add to that, bro, when he was, he had another fighter that was fighting, and it was like months after that, and he was saying, I still had talked to Earl.
London. Like, literally, that it was like that next month or something, or maybe even a couple of weeks. It was close.
Yeah, you're right.
It was close.
Right. You're right.
Because he said he was leaving the next day. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
That was crazy. But I was like, this is not going to end well. I knew it then. I'm like.
Yeah, because remember, he had the AJ fight, and then he had to turn around and come back because Jamel was fighting Canelo in September.
Man. Dang, bro. That he hit on something there. That one right there, I saw it, but I didn't digest it.
Telling you, bro.
He had a crazy schedule.
He did.
At 23.
You could have spaced him fight out a little bit better, though. If you know
training of the year.
Yeah.
He had a lot of come with, though. Look what it come with. Bro, he had two. I'm talking about, ain't nothing. I mean, like, I'm talking about, boy had action, but this man had full it was like he had too much motion, like fully. Yeah, this man was going like and everything is high level. Like you got the high level heavyweight, high level welterweight, high level
lightweight, like nigga, everything. Just the what, bro? That's a lot, man. That's a
He
lot.
made all that damn money out of all them fights. And
Bro, quit too, like.
And then look what, and how he gonna let that little bit of money like that get between him and Earl? When if you think about it, Earl was the one that got this daggone Ryan boy over here with him anyway. It was when he talked to Earl is how he got hooked up with him. So he got him another chick. So it's like, because as long as they've been together, man, that should have never came to that point. Man. That's sad to see because they had a good thing going together because they made each other.
You say you get on Derek, but I'm gonna get on Errol because Errol is the nigga with the money. If you know this man trying to even go to that extent to see like, hey, bro, what the hell we got to do? I'm telling you, he should have just chunked that man whatever it was, dog. Y'all literally started together, and you a promoter now, so you really finna be getting bags. So you finna let the whole public know we got Discord and like you really you cool with that, bro? Like what we doing, my nigga? Like if I started with you,
just like you just said though, bro.
Man.
But maybe it came down to the point what you just said. He dipped right out after that fight. Maybe Earl would have been like that, but then he said, "Damn, this dude dipped out now."
I'm telling you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that very clearly. I'm like, this nigga Errol Spence just took the worst loss in the first loss of his career, and he's hearing this dude talking about he about to go out of town. Come on, dog.
My man was up there.
And that shit would hurt. That shit would hurt.
A goddamn
you look at your wounds, you your first loss, and then the one you think that's the solid behind your back say, "Pew, I'm out."
Exactly, bro.
Shit, didn't you ask me for $1 million?
Yeah,
man, what else?
Yeah. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man.
Damn, I hated to see that though, because they had a good thing going. Them two guys working together because Earl trusted him 100%, and he was like on remote control.
Yeah.
And that's what Jamel had figured out in that rematch with Castano, because the first time he wasn't listening quite as much. That second fight, he didn't even try to think. He let everything he say. That's what he did, and you see how the fight changed up. And that I give him credit for that though, man. But damn, man, that was kind of hurt.
Nah, yeah, that shit was crazy. Hey, Basil, man, I'm finna get up out of here, man. I appreciate you bringing me on, man. Black Star, man.
It's all good, bro. Stop it up before we get up out of here.
Come on back to my man. Come on back.
Yes, sir. All right, now.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed, man. Yeah, he got a point on that, man. That one right there, I heard it, but I didn't really digest it. I guess my mind was like this because I couldn't even believe Earl lost, man. I couldn't believe that he would have the strength to keep Earl like that. He was pushing Earl off. I'm like, wait a minute now.
Yeah. That was some sad times. Hey, we got a decent fight card coming up next Saturday also too, man. We got Paro versus Richard Hitchison.
Okay. This is Richard Hitchison's chance to come up now. It's a chance to get that to put the shades on and become a star. He got to handle that business.
Hey, this is not an easy fight, bro.
No,
this is not an easy fight. Paro is a hard-hitting guy, bro.
I couldn't believe he beat the Puerto Rican kid. Oh my God. What is his name, man? Subriel Matias.
Yeah, Subriel Matias.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that because I thought Subriel Matias was really on the rise, really, really short trajectory to be a big star, man. But he must have got overconfident or something, or being home, something get knocked off the balance. But he ain't fought since then either.
No, he just fought.
Subriel Matias just fought?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I missed that.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah, I missed that one, man.
Hold on. We'll try to find it.
That's the perfect fight for Hitchens, though. That put him right there, and that he really can see where he stand and where he could be and stuff.
Okay. But the funny thing about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
When this fight came up before him fighting Paro, he said he needed some time.
Oh.
And now Eddie Hearn just threw him in there with him.
Eddie trying to make that money. He did, man, but I don't know what Eddie doing, man. Eddie be kind of tripping sometimes with some of these fighters. He don't really know how to handle fighters from other places. He's like he's too UK, you know. But I think he was trying to spread his wings a little bit and everything. But hey, man, he should have put him in there with Regis Prograis. That's what he should have did.
I know I was right. Super L just fought Roberto Ramirez on the 9th a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I didn't even know.
He had a second round knockout.
Okay, yeah. So, damn, that's good though.
I'm about to tell you who was on that card.
Damn, he ain't getting no rematch either, huh?
That fight was in Puerto Rico.
That fight too?
Yeah, that fight was in Puerto Rico.
Oh, well, no wonder we probably couldn't see that on TV out here. No way. You gotta be on the Zone and all that, you know. But I heard the Zone be taking people's money, man.
Oh.
That's what. Because it looked like, because I heard now, is it if it's true with ESPN getting out of boxing too?
I don't know. You heard that?
Yeah, I heard some people saying they've been saying that they gonna get out of boxing and Top Rank might be going over to the Zone. That might be the only damn boxing channel we got, you know.
Well, I do know that I guess the Turkey Al-Sheikh, he formatted some type of deal with Matchroom, with Bob Arum and Top Rank, that they would put on so many fights. So I think Bob Arum signed like a 15-fight deal with the Sheik. And I mean, if you look at it on the business aspect of it, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Bob is 92. He got a list of fighters.
Yeah.
And this is ways for Bob to sit up here and make money without putting up any money.
Yeah, that's true. All the real work is done by him. All he gotta do is just sign the fighters to go.
Because if you look at it, bro, you look at it like this. The Sheik, no disrespect, I mean, the guy has unlimited funds.
Got that oil coming out there, girl.
So
yeah.
So any promoter that got some fighters signed, it's like, hey, this guy's he's kind of overpaying. His word is he's overpaying fighters.
Oh, yeah.
So if a guy sit up here willing to overpay it for some fighters, and hey, why not?
I mean, as a fighter, I mean, shoot, everybody's getting
if the fighter ain't complaining, I mean, I don't believe the promoter will complain.
I believe that's why Deontay going to fight again, because he got $10 million for the last one, you know.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, bro, I'm just be truthful, man.
If
I was Wilder, it's over, bro. I mean, like my man Joe said, maybe fight AJ, and that's because both of them have numerous losses. I
totally agree. You know,
and I believe that's almost like one of them Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis fights. Like, you know what I mean? It didn't happen when it was supposed to happen, but we accepted. We accepted before it's all over with. You know what I mean? They both didn't get beat up on. You feel me? We accept that one. But I mean, for real though, bro, Wilder, man, it's bad, bro. I mean, man,
that's young fight, man.
I haven't seen a fighter be at a pedestal of this high.
Yeah.
And dive face forward.
Yeah.
At like 300 miles per hour, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I have never really seen that, bro. I mean, bro, and I'm talking about, I was one of them fans, you know, just as well, man, who I truly believed this man could have beat Tyson Fury.
I did too.
But
I did too, man.
And I believe.
Well, he did the first fight. He did that first. They never gave it to him, but he did beat that motherfucker. That motherfucker out.
But I believe them 3 fights, bro,
Yeah.
is what changed Wilder, bro. It took a lot out of him. It took a lot out of him, bro.
Yeah.
And then he didn't make it no better. And this is no disrespect. He ain't making no better getting Malik Scott.
Harper, Zhang.
But he went and got Malik Scott, and that didn't do it no better, bro. This is somebody who you knocked out, bro.
You know, I kind of gave the dude a little credit, but man, you got to look at it now, man. There ain't no way I can now because I seen him doing all this old stuff on the warming up, all his champ doing new stuff.
It looks good.
Get in the ring, do the same thing.
That shit looks good hitting the mitts, bro. And this is for anybody watching this show, man, especially the kids, bro. Don't fall for that mitt work. Just because a guy sitting up here hitting the bag or hitting the mitts and him and his coaches got perfect timing, that doesn't mean that this guy can fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because at the end of the day, the bag and his coach is not punching back.
Yeah, exactly.
We see the best, like, hey, yeah. I mean, Floyd made it look great.
Yeah.
But he also went in the ring and put on a performance too. You seen that same hand speed, them same combinations he was throwing, and him fighting.
Mm-hmm.
With some of these other guys, bro, I mean, it's just like, okay, yeah, they doing great mid work. Him and his coach, they get in the ring like this guy ain't even throwing a goddamn punch back.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he is punching, it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2.
Yeah.
What happened to the 3, 4, 5?
Exactly.
And these guys ain't even, man, these guys are not even throwing 3-punch combination, 4-punch combinations no more. It's all 1, 1, 2. And if you don't have the power, I hate to say it, that's not affecting too much of nothing.
Yeah, they don't know how to set up punches right no more. You know, they like you say, it's got to be that microwave, boom, boom. It's got to happen in that time frame. We're not gonna do nothing to do a 1, 1, do a 1, 2, 2, then up now to 3. They ain't doing that. They ain't gonna take a chance on that. they so scared of taking an L, man. And it's deeper to boxing than that, man. Because just like when we look at the Magic Man, Marlon Starling when he fought no, not Marlon Starling, Superman Davis when he fought Mark Breland. The whole fight, he never threw a left hand till they knocked his ass smooth out. He threw one the whole fight, and the whole fight was to set that left up. He couldn't get him to drop that hand so that left could go. And then when he finally dropped that left hand, he let it go, and the fight was done. That's where the discipline come in, and that's where the craft is. He knew his only chance. I got to get him to drop that left hand if I can catch him. And when he dropped that, motherfucker, wham! It sounded like a gunshot. I'll never forget that because I was a Mark Breland fan at the time.
Right.
I liked the dude too, but I didn't think he was going to get him because Mark Breland was smooth with his. You know, he had the high top fade. He moved at you with that 1-2. He looked good, right? Shit, he hit that motherfucker. Wow! I said, "Oh my God!" I knew he wasn't going to get him. But that's where you gotta take your game into that level. And then like the fighters are old could do that on their own without their trainer telling them. You know, they could see something, set it up for themselves. That's where they're but a lot of people criticize Shakur Stevenson, but Shakur is a very bright fighter, man.
Oh,
I think people sleeping on him, man. They the last fight they say, well, he ran away from what's that other dude? He's a pretty good fighter too, though. And he did back up a little bit from him, but
De Los Santos.
Yeah, De Los Santos. And he did back up a little bit and everything. But if you look at most of his fights, he ain't doing no running. Shakur be standing right there, catching him, be right there in the kitchen working with him.
Yeah, a lot of people criticize Shakur for that fight.
Yeah.
But when I was watching that fight, I had noticed by the third, fourth round that Shakur wasn't throwing his left hand. So I called a partner of mine and I told him, I said, "Hey, bro, something wrong with Shakur hand. He like, nah, I don't see it. Now my guy who I call, he a boxer, and he very critique at studying, and I listen to him a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, listen, you got to pay attention. Watch the fight. He ain't throwing his left hand. That's his power hand. He ain't throwing it. Something wrong,
man.
And after the fight, it came out. Shakur said he was sick, and you know all these little things, whatever. But I'm like, bro, no, listen. He didn't throw that left hand. He didn't throw the left hand. It wasn't that he was scared. How the fuck are you scared to throw your left hand? He literally punched this guy with one hand. And then it comes out that Shakur wound up having hand surgery after this last fight. But his hand had been fucked up. So that's a lot of people sit up there and criticize Shakur for the De Los Santos fight when actually I give him props.
Yeah.
Because, and this is what I say, I discredit De Los Santos more than I do Shakur. Because if I'm fighting a guy and I see he's only throwing one hand,
gotta go get him.
I'm going after him.
Going to get him, yes.
I'm going after him. We about to engage.
Yeah.
You can't, there's no way if I'm throwing both my shits, your one hand is gonna be, come on, bro. You know.
Exactly. That's a good point.
And
people see, but they ready to criticize him, but didn't hear his current opponent want to use the same excuse. Well, you know, ain't nothing wrong with his hand. He fought that whole damn fight, came out the fight. He wasn't over there talking about, yeah, my hand. He didn't say nothing till it was time to sign that damn contract. Oh, yeah, it broke, man. Yeah, man. It's one of them things. Oh, man. And then what he'll do is, as soon as the fight over, then he'll start yapping again. See, that's what I'm tired of. I'm tired of that. See, everybody a gangster when ain't no paper around to sign to get in the ring with nobody. But then as soon as that paper come around, everything broke up now. They got excuses and stuff. It's too much of that in boxing. That's got to be taken out. Oh, yeah. I know what I wanted to talk to you about, bro. How in the hell is the WBO justified for telling Errol Spence they not going to put him in the top 15 so he can have a fight? How, in what universe did that make any sense to anybody? You trying to tell me you got 15 fighters in here, all better than this guy here who had 3 of the 4 belts at 47? It's like they don't want him to get in the ring with this big dude for some reason.
Yeah, man. I can't even explain that one, bro. That one was weird to me too. That one was weird to me. I didn't understand that at all. And it's like they throwing roadblocks in front of my man Earl, man.
Like they making it harder and they punishing him for what? I mean, that man ain't did nothing to nobody. Just, he's just a good fighter. But he also need to kick back a little bit and take a couple easy fights. He deserves it. Take a couple easy fights. Let everybody see you out there. Get a couple little easy checks. I mean, not that you need them. You might need them. You might not. I don't know. But before I sit there and not fight in 2-3 years, you gotta keep it going, man. All
right, I'm gonna give you my take on it. I believe, man. I believe we're gonna see Earl back in the ring, but I believe we're gonna see him at 160.
It's wide open, 160.
I believe.
He got 2. That he got Laura and old boy. That shit.
And
Laura look good now, though.
But this is what I'm thinking. This is what I'm thinking. This is just my thoughts. I came up with this conclusion a few weeks ago. I believe Earl is gonna come back because Jamel made a comment that he was coming back, and he was coming back at 54, coming back for his shit. At 54. So when I heard Mel say that, I said, okay. They still right now stable mates until we find out what's going on. So maybe Earl goes up to 60 and Maul goes up to 68. Because it's clearly when Maul fought Benavidez, he couldn't even make 63. I mean, So I mean, so
Yeah.
that kind of makes sense. And I'm thinking like, well, did this if Earl goes to 60? Lara is a PBC fighter. We know PBC is known for having the WBA titles.
Man, and both of them guys need a big fight.
And what would be better to set Earl up if you couldn't set him up with Fandora for another title? At least you set him up with Lara for a title. Yeah. And here it is. If Lara loses, I mean, he gets away right out off to the sunset. He had a great career.
Yeah. And looking back at his career, they would have to say, it's been all this long layoffs and all that, I mean, whatever, if all that stuff from the wreck and all that has really took a detriment on him, it's going to show in the end anyway. So you can't really worry about that. But I mean, if he go in there and just be competitive, in my mind, you just got to take that last image out of everybody's mind, because that last fight, it just never. I watched too many Earl fights. I'm sitting there like, man, come on, something is not right here. Yeah. Nobody want to make excuses, but I just know. I don't know, someone right there. The guy that I know to fight the way that this guy fight, to get in there with this guy and not show none of that, I don't know. You can't hurt him at all. You can't hit him. And I seen lesser punches hit him and get his attention at least. I just can't drink that one. Can't take nothing away from Bud. He did his thing, man. I mean, I talked enough crap about Bud, so I just gotta be man enough to take it on the chin, man. Hey, he proved me wrong on that one. But I would have wanted to see the rematch, because even if Earl didn't win, he has to do better than that. Is my whole point, because it should have been a more back and forth of a fight. It should have been one of the classics, but it didn't deliver none of that, and that was disappointing.
Yeah, I got my takes on that, man. I talked to you off air about it, man.
Yeah, I know, man.
I don't want people to sit up here and think, I just think, it was a lot of shit that was going on too. I didn't like.
Yeah.
Being an Earl Spence fan, just a lot of things I didn't like. At the time, I didn't like Frank Martin had a fight going on right before he fought. You breaking up your training camp, worrying about your fighter, and in situations like that, man, hey, listen, you got to pay somebody else to step in and do that. Exactly. If you got a fight coming up, you got to be concentrated on your fight. Mm-hmm. I mean, you making the money, so sometimes you got to pay people to do the job that you can't do if you ain't there.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, it was too much going on. Yeah. Too much going on. And everybody, and at that time, everybody was what they call it, chasing the bag.
Mm-hmm.
It was too much going on.
Yeah, that's so true. And look at Bud now. Bud still ain't.
And okay,
he was blocking Earl from getting the Fundora fight too, and then he backing out. He ain't fighting him. Earl ain't fighting him. Nobody fighting. But
well, I believe this. I believe the money probably is not there for the Earl Spence and Crawford rematch because of how long it took for them to rematch this fight, and then Earl then when they had eye surgery and everything. I don't even think people now. This was one of my things. Now my thing was this: if Bud was gonna fight and get that other title, then it kind of made sense to me that okay, Earl can go on to fight Fundora, get them 2 titles. Then him and Bud can collide for a unified fight. That would make some sense. It's 3 titles on the line. That'll make that might urge promoters, to dig back in their pockets.
Yeah, but that's where Bud messed it up because Bud was fighting to fight him, wanted to fight him too, and the WBO sided with him. He could have just sat back and said, "Man, let's do it like that." That would have been bigger money for both of them.
And to Bud's defense,
Mhm.
he was in a situation almost like Shakur right now, stuck between a rock and a hard place. I'm thinking I can have some fights, but I don't have no fights. At the end of the day, you feel me? Motherfucker, don't nobody want to fight me. Time is ticking.
Well, I don't know.
I
I
mean-
think he could have fought. He could have fought the old boy
Ooh.
Zoo. You know, before what just happened to him, he could have got that fight.
I mean,
But-
okay, yeah, but then look what happened. So now Zoo is out of commission.
Yeah, I know it now. Yeah, he got.
And then,
he
and
got
then especially what just happened just a couple weeks ago. It's
Man.
over.
Yeah, he got dismantled. And whew,
It's over.
yeah. So now, and then what are they saying? They said something too about Jamel about
It would have
my
made
bad.
sense. It would have made sense for Bud to fight Mel if Mel would have still had his titles.
That's
But he
messed up that they kept that from happening because that's supposed to have been the natural flow. He could have went from that one straight into that fight. And that was a mega fight for both of them. And
Right.
then he could have came back again. And then that man.
So now I think Bud is probably at this situation like this. My next move is gonna be my best move. And the
Man,
best,
because Canelo ain't gonna fight him. I don't know who he could fight, yeah.
I mean, listen, Canelo, he made comments that he didn't. Then he made comments that he would after he seen Bud's last fight because he was like, okay, he's not moving too much. I believe, man, we might be able to get it for September, bro. Because they still ain't announced who the fuck
Who he fighting coming up.
he fighting in May. Cinco de Mayo coming up. So, our fingers crossed. I hope Bud do get that fight, bro. You know what I mean? I wish he do, and I wish him the best of luck. Cause I mean, that would be some hella fat accomplishment, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be a hella fat accomplishment. Be undisputed 3 times. I mean, no disrespect. It's already been done by Carissa Shields. She's already done it. Been undisputed 3 times.
Henry Armstrong. He'd be with Henry Armstrong.
Right. But we in the 4-belt era, we'd say.
Oh yeah, shoot, he by himself.
Yeah, the 4-belt era. He'll be by himself. So
man.
I hope that does happen for him. Yeah. Any other things? Any last things you want to get up off?
Shoot, man, let me see. What was
we got Oscar Valdez and Navarrete next week too.
Yeah, Navarrete then got brought back down to earth too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he didn't got back. See, I wanted to see him fight Stephen Fulton, Cool Boy Steph.
Cool Boy, I think he's moving up to 26, I believe.
Was it Cool Boy? Who was it? It was some.
Cool Boy got a fight. He fighting on the undercard of Morel Benavidez.
Okay.
He fighting. It's the part 2. Him and
Oh yeah,
Figueroa.
Figueroa. Yeah.
Figueroa.
Yeah, because he done cried like a baby since he lost the last fight. That's how they do. But they such warriors.
Yeah, thing about that is I don't like Cool Boy's body language no more.
He ain't that last fight, it's up here.
Yeah,
It's up there. That fight with
NUA
did something
fight,
to him.
and then his last fight he got dropped.
Yeah.
I think he got dropped a couple times.
Yeah, he don't seem like the same fighter.
They gave him the decision. And then I seen an interview that he did with with Cigar Talk. And shout out to Cigar Talk for even getting an interview with Cool Boy. Matter of fact, Cool Boy said he doesn't want to go by the name of Cool Boy no more. He said he want to go by the name of Scooter.
Scooter. Yeah, Doug, tell him he got to get a couple wins, and then we'll think about calling him something else. Nah, just messing with him. But no, he do look like something that's happened to him though. He got to work out of it.
I'm listening to the interview, and he said he didn't want to get into. He said he didn't even want to do interviews. Like I don't want to do interviews, and there's a lot of shit I don't want to talk about. So I take it, maybe it's a lot of some personal things going on, but it just don't seem like his head is in there in the state of boxing.
Yeah, because I know that last fight I kept saying that don't seem like him to me. He didn't seem like he's energetic or confident. He was hesitant a lot in there, and he was getting caught because of it. And that's how he ended up getting dropped, was being hesitant. So it's the same place that AJ was in. AJ was already beat in the head, and then when he got with Derek James, he kind of helped him with that because he tightened his defense up. He built up a little more confidence. Then when he got a couple wins, you could see him kind of light up again. But then after this last fight, I think AJ done for now. I don't think he can, because you can't. Once that happened to you mentally, you might overcome it once, but you're not gonna be able to do it the second time. That's just too much to do. It's too much places of doubt there. Yeah. So I hate to see that though, man. That's why Figueroa might end up winning this one. Yeah. But he's too damn big to be fighting where he's fighting at anyway. Going up there, see, that's another thing I wanted to say about Ryan Garcia too. Nobody talking about it. Look how big that damn dude was. I seen that picture of him standing next to Earl, man. This dude was bigger than Earl Spence. What the hell you trying to fight 140? And then you openly admit that you can't make 140. So what you fighting there for?
He's never made it. Every time he comes in, 3 pounds over.
That you used to tell me that shit all the time. Yes, you did. You was the one. I didn't pay attention to it. You kept saying, man, that motherfucker never wait. Goddamn, you wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Even nobody talking about that. And then you wonder why the left hook is working that.
Coming in 138.
Yeah. Yeah, you talking about he want to fight Earl and them. Earl should take his ass on. That's what I do. Let's do an exhibition over there. I come over there. Shit. I want to see somebody twist his chin back. I can't stand that motherfucker now. I'm sorry. That's how I feel. Every time I see that motherfucker, I can't stand him. I don't know how they tolerate it. I can't, man. And I feel betrayed because I rooted for this motherfucker. I felt bad for him when De La Hoya them left his ass after Tank trashed him. Then he get with the brothers pick him up and hey man and get him going, and they got him out there. He looking the best he ever did. Then the first thing this motherfucker do, go out there, get a microphone. I don't like niggas and I don't like no. Nah, man. Fuck all that. Put that motherfucker here in the trash can. I'm done with it. Fuck him. I don't get it. Somebody gonna do work on this one. I'm gonna send them a nice cash app just for that. They goddamn, if you don't do nothing else in life, motherfucker, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's crazy, man. But I know it's in one of them little pits. But if, like you say, if PBC guy, me missing names now. Al Heyman come back, get better or whatever. He should have a number 2 guy that can do something with though, man. But if he don't. It shows how dependent he is upon himself, and he got all his fighters in limbo, man. That's not a good sign. You got to keep them boys eating, I don't know. I think if it was a situation like that, man, he should have probably made a deal with the Sheik or something or another, I don't know. But I am glad that the Sheik bought that damn Ring magazine from Oscar De La Hoya. I'm glad he did that.
Right.
Yeah, anybody have it but that raggedy motherfucker talking about and then they what got me was on the ring thing. He got the fight between him and Pernell. He ain't never beat no damn Pernell Whitaker, man. Shit. Never beat no damn. He couldn't even hit Pernell. Pernell had his hands down. He had his fucking fist near his kneecaps. That's it. He was just 12 shots. He missed all down 12 of them. Didn't go back to the sideline. Go, yeah. I'm like, what he cheering for? He ain't hit nothing.
Yeah.
I do something else, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you say we got one next week, huh?
Yeah, we got Richard Hitchison and Power, and we got Valdez and Navarrete. So hey, we'll be here next Saturday, same time.
When is the Tyson Fury and Usyk?
I think that's December 21st.
Oh, okay.
December 21st.
I'm just glad he ain't got an opportunity to get undisputed. Not in that fight anyway.
Yeah.
From his ass. Damn cheater. Oh, but that's another thing. UFC dude in Ghana. He trashed that bro. He trashed. Man, ain't nobody, and people clowning. They clown Earl, they clowning Devin, and all these fighters get clowned when they lose a fight. This man lost to a guy,
Yeah.
You talk about somebody supposed to get laughed at. He made all the boxing humiliated. And why they not trashing him? They quiet, no memes. Look what they did to Deontay. That's what made me mad with Deontay was the response, man. Because even if you lose the rematch, you're going to show me better. That's one thing as your fan, I'm going to say, nah, whatever going to happen, it ain't going to happen like that the next fight. You know what I'm saying? You need to come out there and show me some improvement. You go out the next fight and fight that fight the same way you fought that fight. Oh, man, what the hell is this? Nah, you can't do that. Shit, that's one damn thing with it's something in there you did that fight you ain't doing in the next fight. No matter what the hell happened. I don't give a damn if you hit me and punch drunk. You're not having that. I'm taking that away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, that Deontay Wilder, bro. We gonna chop it up on him more next week, but
yeah,
he's in a bad place, bro. He's in a bad place. He's in a bad place.
Is. I don't know what he's going.
He made a lot of money, and I feel that if I'm at this point, I mean, I would do something other than boxing, bro. Because even if you didn't watch like the way his weight didn't change.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? He went from being, a slim guy, kind of cut up.
Real buff.
Then he went with Malik Scott. They tried the big buff thing. Then the big buff thing didn't work. Then he shriveled down. It looked like he was shriveled up. And I seen a video of him a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, man, maybe, hey, you got a lot of money, man. There's a lot of other things to invest into. That'll make you a lot more money than getting back in the ring.
Yeah. He should have went on to that Bridgerweight thing. He just went on to go there. That's what he just went. If he gonna keep fighting, why you gonna keep fighting these damn giants for? They done already proved they smack you one time to fight over. I mean, you ain't got no chin no more. I mean, if they just, Zhang didn't even hit him that hard. He turned around and ran that way. The hell is going? And then I don't know what his arms is doing. The fuck is, man? The dude is right here throwing punches, and you doing this shit.
We'll be here for another 3 hours, bro. Because man, that ticked me off, bro. That ticked me off.
It did, man. That shit hurt my feelings.
That ticked me off completely, man. Yeah. So like next week we got Navarrete and Valdez, Richard Hitchison, Power. Might be a few other guys on the undercards. Now that I might overlooked, but yeah, we should be here next week, bro. Okay. Chopping it up again, man.
That'll work, man. Keep the train moving.
Yeah, let's get this train moving, man, and get the people back listening to some real shit. You know what I mean? Some real boxing, man.
Yeah. And because a lot of these channels, man, they doing their thing. That's their thing, but I ain't about all that slip service that they be doing. And I'm this and I come over here for the smoke and all that, man. That I don't know, man. Maybe because we older. I don't know, because when we went to the barbershop, everybody talked trash, but didn't nobody take it serious. Once you got your hair cut and you walked out the door, everybody was back on point. These cats don't do it, man. I don't understand it, man. But that's their thing.
Yeah, that's their thing. Yes, sir. Any last things you want to say? Comments? Anything you want to say, man? Tell people.
Hey man, I just I just want to say, hey man, I appreciate you, bro, man. For always rocking with me, man. No matter what, man. And you're a real one, man. And if anybody watching this don't know, I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm black. Basement is, yeah, that's a real one right there, man. So y'all support that brother, man. Anything he do, man, because that's real talk, man. Because a lot of times you don't know who is who. There's something happened, and then you be like, oh man, I thought I could. No, that's a real one right here. Wait a minute, which way I'm going? Yeah, that way. Yeah, I appreciate you, big dog, man, and we're gonna keep this train rolling, man, and get that real boxing talk out there.
Yeah, man, we gonna get it. Follow my man Black Star Sports, man. He on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube, man. We gonna get this channel back popping, man. We gonna start bringing more and more content, man. Shout out to my man Joe Prophet. He came through. Bruce Gas was in the building, man. A few other people was. We ain't did this shit in a long time, bro. But we about to be back, man. We gonna bring y'all some real news and some real concepts of boxing and get these views up, man. You feel me?
Exactly.
And bring y'all the content that y'all really looking for, man. I appreciate everybody for coming out, man. My man Black Star, once again, salute, good brother, man. Appreciate you coming through. I look forward to seeing you next Saturday, brother.
Yes, indeed. Don't hear chopping it up.
Yes, sir. Everybody who watching, man, follow, man, like, subscribe, hit the like button, subscribe to everybody's channel, man. Black Star Sports, Basement Boxing Talk, and we out.